Education is really the important factor here. And for Latinos to be able to advance, there's no doubt about it. The way you succeed is by getting a good, solid education. And education is a lifelong learning process, so it doesn't end at high school, and it doesn't end with just a GED or even a community college degree. We know that the majority in our community barely make it out of high school. We still have a small number percentage, like less than 6%, that actually are represented at four-year universities. We are lacking in terms of young people, especially getting into what we call STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And I know that there seems to be this myth about math and science, that Latinos don't want to get into this area. I think those myths can be broken down. And a lot of it has to do with having good solid-based education, good support systems at home, after school. That means tutorials. That means even your parents telling you and insisting that you do your homework, you bring your homework home, and that you spend time learning these subjects. But also, something that happened in my own family, my two younger sisters are twins. They asked me early on when they were growing up, Hilda, what areas should we study in? And I told them engineering. And while they were not math, how could I say, professionals, I mean, we come from a pretty regular family. They said, okay, I'm going to study this. I'm going to do my best. So they did everything they could to get that extra help, because it is there, it's available, whether it's tutorials, whether it's summer programs where you go and you study with faculty members at the local college that helps to serve underserved communities. All these things coupled together can change a young person's attitude in life and to start to see themselves in these different careers. We need more Latinos to get into the STEM area, no doubt about it. Math, science, technology, and they can begin with a first-year credential. And what we're doing through the Department of Labor is insisting that we get people qualified, so they get at least a one-year community college degree or certificate. And that's why the president is pumping in so much money right now to do that. So I think for our purposes, longitudinally, more investment in education and making sure that we steer our community, our young people, even if they're 45 years old and they lost their job, they can still learn the basic skills that's going to help them advance in their career. And your question number 2 about immigration, the data that I see tell me that our community is more focused on jobs. Number 2, education, healthcare, and then immigration is almost 4 or 5. So it isn't the number 1 priority that the media or people in the media want to report, because most of Latinos in this country are born here.